Hello everybody, this is John from USA London. Welcome back and thanks for watching. If it's your first time on my channel, as always, welcome. Today I have another video for you guys. Today's video is how to fill up a form N-400 application for naturalization from part 10 to part 11. If it's something you want to know, just stay tuned and I'll be right back.
USA Monde. Okay guys, we're gonna continue our tutorial about how to fill up form N-400 application for naturalization. So last week we left off part 9, and this week we're gonna start it with part 10. And part 10 is information about your marital history. So um on one over here, as you can see, is what is your current marital status. So if you are single, you never get married, then you're going to check this box. If you are married, check this box right here. If you are divorced, you check this box. If you are widow, which means your husband or your wife died, you check this box. If you separate, you check this box. If you married annulled, which means your marriage is not legally accepted or legally recognized, then you're gonna check this box right here. Okay, so if you are single, then you don't have to provide any information. You just gotta jump into part 11, which means you're not gonna fill up anything in part 10. If you are single, you will go straight to part 11. Let me show you part 11. Part 11 is gonna be this right here. So if you are single, then you're just gonna come straight right here, which is information about your children. But if you are not single, then you're gonna provide information. Uh, you're gonna fill up on this box before you go to part 11. Okay. So let's say you are not single. Then on two over here, if you are married, let's say you check married. So if you are married, is your current is your spouse a current member of a U.S. Armed Forces? If your wife or your husband is currently in the military, U.S. Is a military, then you have to check this right here. Yes, if he's not or she's not in the military, then you check no. So on 3, how many times have you been married? So including annual marriage, married to other people, or married to the same people. So on 3 is asking about how many times have you been married. So if you've been married twice or 3 times, then you put a number here. If it's twice, you put 2. If it's 3 times, put 3. If it's 5 times, then you put 5. Okay. So you say even include the annual marriage. If it include a marriage that is not legally accepted or legally recognized, you have to include those marriage as well. Okay. And then on 4, it say if you are married now, provide full information about your current spouse. So if you're currently married, then you're gonna provide information about your wife or your husband. Okay. So like as you can see here on 4, 4A, which is our current spouse or legal name. So you're gonna put your spouse on last name, your spouse first name, and then your spouse middle name, then your spouse on previous legal name. In case let's say your spouse had another name before he or she get married to you, then you're gonna provide that previous name, that previous last name, that previous first name, and then that previous middle name. Okay. So other name used by your current spouse. So if your current spouse use any nickname, aliases, or maiden name, stuff like AKA, whatever, then you have to put those names here. Last name, first name, and then middle name. Okay. And then on D, which is on current spouse date of birth. So you're gonna provide your current spouse date of birth, and then the day you enter into marriage with your current, so the day of your marriage, you're gonna put it right here. Then we go to part 10 continue. Part 10 continue over here on F, current spouse on present home address. So you're gonna provide the address where your current spouse lives. Okay. So you put the street name, the street number and name, the city or town, country or county, on the state, zip code, and then province in case your spouse lives in another country. You can provide that address over here, or the province or the region of that foreign address. the postal code for that foreign address, and then the country of that address. Okay. So let's say your your spouse live in France, then you're gonna put France over here. Okay. And then on G, spouse current employer or company. So this is where you're gonna put the place where your current spouse works. So let's say your husband or your wife works at let's a Bank of America or BB&T, or your current spouse works at University of Columbia, whatever. Then you're gonna put that name over here, okay? And then five is your current spouse a U.S. citizen. If your current spouse is a U.S. citizen, then you check yes. If he's not or she's not, you check no, okay? So if you check yes, then on six, if your current spouse is a U.S. citizen, complete the following information. So if your spouse is a U.S. citizen, then on A, when did your current spouse become a U.S. citizen? If it's your current spouse was born here, United States, then you check this box. If it is another way he or she become a U.S. citizen, then you check this right here. And then on B, date your current spouse became a U.S. citizen. Then you're gonna provide the day where your current spouse became a U.S. citizen. Okay. And then from there we're gonna move to seven. Then seven is your current spouse. If your current spouse is not a U.S. citizen, complete the following information. So you're gonna, if your current spouse is not a U.S. citizen, which means your current spouse is from another country. So you're gonna provide your current spouse country of citizenship or nationality. If your current spouse is French, then you're gonna put France over here. If he or she has a no alien number, you're gonna provide it here. And then on C, your current spouse immigration status. Okay, if your current spouse is a green card holder or lawful permanent resident, you check this one. If it's other one like he or she is student, whatever, then you can check this one and put on student or whatever over here. On 8, how many times has your current spouse been married? So if your current spouse been married many times before, then you're gonna provide the number over here. If it's 3 times, put three. If it's 5 times, you put five. Okay. Um, If your current spouse has had more than one previous marriage, provide information on additional sheet of paper. So let's say your spouse or your current spouse has married somebody else before you, maybe two, three people before you. They're gonna provide information about all those people. So you provide information about your current spouse, proud spouse, or last name here, and then first name and middle name. So you provide information about those people. If you need additional sheet to provide more information, just scroll down to on the bottom of this form to find the sheet, the extra sheet you can use to provide, like I said, to provide more detail and more information. Over here on B, immigration status of your current spouse, prior spouse. So whoever your current spouse get married to before, you're gonna provide his or her status. If he or she was U.S. citizen, check this one. Lawful permanent resident, check this one. If it's other like student or whatever, you check this one right here. And then on C, on date of birth of your current spouse, proud spouse, you're gonna provide date of birth of that person and the country of birth of that person. Okay. And then on E, the country of citizenship or nationality of your current spouse, proud spouse. So you provide if that person is from Germany or from Colombia, then you're gonna put it right here. And then from there, we're gonna scroll down to part 10, continue. So current spouse date of marriage. So to that proud spouse. So the date of marriage. If your current spouse get married before, so what was the date your current spouse get married with that previous husband or wife? We're gonna provide over here. The date that marriage ends. We're gonna provide that date over here. On H, how my current spouse married end with prior spouse. So this one it just asks you how that marriage between your current spouse and his or her previous spouse get was ended. So if it was annulled, was through divorce or spouse decease, or other, just check the correct box over here. Okay, and then on 9, if you were married before, provide the following information about your prior spouse. So now you, the person who's applying for to become a U.S. citizen, to be naturalized. If you've been married before, then you're gonna provide information about your previous marriage. Okay, you're gonna start with A. So, like I say, you're gonna start with 9A. So you're gonna provide information about your prior spouse. So your prior spouse legal name, you put it on his or her last name here, his or her first name here, his or her middle name over here. And then on B, your prior spouse on immigration status. If that person was a U.S. citizen, you check this box. If that person was lawful permanent resident, check this box. If he or she is a student or has another status, you check other, then you explain over here. On C, your prior spouse on date of birth, you provide it right here. Your prior spouse country of birth, you provide it right here. Okay. And then on E is on prior spouse country of citizenship. That person is from Brazil, you put it right here, Brazil. The date of marriage with that with your prior spouse. So you put it the date you guys get married over here. So the day that marriage ended, you're gonna put that date over here as well. On H, how marriage ended with your prior spouse. If it through annulate, which means the marriage was not recognized, legally recognized, you check this one. If it's through divorce, you guys you divorce your previous spouse, check this one. If your spouse deceased, check this one. If there's other reason beside this right here, then you're gonna check this and then provide explanation. Okay. And then from there, we're going to move to part 11, which is information about your children. So over here, this is where you're going to provide information about your children. Okay, this say indicate your total number of children. You must indicate all children, including children who are alive, missing, or deceased. Okay, children born in the United States or in another country, children under 18 years of age or older, children who are currently married or unmarried, children living with you or elsewhere, current stepchild, legally adopted children, and children born when you were not married. Okay, so this is you're gonna provide information about all these children, whether they are still alive or disease deceased or missing, all that you have to provide all information about all your students, all your children's. Okay, sorry. So all your children's. Okay. Excuse me. So so if the total of those children are 12 or 10, whatever, just put the number over here. Okay. So on 2, provide the following information about all your children, sons and daughters. Okay, you're gonna provide information about those students, regardless of age. To list any additional children, use additional sheets of paper. So if you need more, you need extra space to provide more information about children, then you're gonna use the additional space on down on the bottom of this form. Okay. So child number 1, so we're gonna provide the last name of that child, the first name of that child, and the middle of that child. If that child has alien number, you put it right here. The date of birth of that child, the country of birth of that child. Okay. And then if I want to continue, you're gonna provide the address of that child. Okay, provide the address on the street number and name, city or town, the county, state, and a zip code. If the child live on foreign address, you're gonna provide province or region, and then postal code, and then the country. Okay. So what is your child's relationship to you? So if is that child is your biological child, which means it's your own child, you're gonna put it here. Biological child. If you adopt that child, if you are the child is your stepchild, you put it right here. If the child is adopted, you put it right here. Okay. And then from there, you're gonna move to child two, provide the same information about the child two, and then child three. So it depends on how many child you have. You're gonna provide information about all those child. Okay, child four, and then from there we're gonna move to part 12. And then part 12 is gonna be actually part 12 is gonna be information about you. Okay.
That's it for today's video. I hope you guys love and learn something from it. If you know somebody who needs to watch this video, please share with that person. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more video like this one, all you gotta do is subscribe. Once again, my name is John. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.